Yeah, good evening to everyone. Myself, Ensai Pranav, and me and my team are working on this blog content creation website. And these are the main components in communication that we use. So, first slide says pretty much about the layout, as in the basic prerequisites. Front end, we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript for providing user with an interface to make and manage blogs, and we can even do API calls. For some of the common ones are Postman API, Hugging Face API, etc. Next is the backend. We use Node.js and Express.js to manage connection with the database and modify and enter data into the database. Database as in MongoDB, Mongoose, Firebase, etc. Which is what I'm about to talk about. That is the database, MongoDB. We store blogs, user details. That is, if a person tries to give them mail ID or something, if that is about the details, then next time they try to log in, our MongoDB fetches. We have that user's details in our MongoDB, so we try to fetch it if the person tries to log in instead of signing up. Next is the AI integration, where we use Hugging Face API for AI generated text and summarization. Next is the underlying data structures. It contains information about users, and it also contains data about blogs made by the users. That is nothing but what our website actually has. It has information about the users in MongoDB, the database, and personally, we have actually chosen Mongoose, which is the database, and it also contains data about blogs made by the users, and it stores prompts sent by users and the AI generated outputs. That is, we can save them in our website. That we do have an option for that as well. I'm going to show you the website and the working of the website in a couple of minutes. Next is the tech stack. First is the backend, where we use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and the backend is Node.js and Express.js. Database is MongoDB. AI integration is Llama 3 via Hugging Face API. Deployment Heroku or Vercel. Heroku and Vercel is one which I've not talked about. It's nothing but it's a platform where we can make our website public. That is out for the world. We can deploy it in online, and we can deploy it so that it can be accessible publicly. Next is the our website can be used by many can be used for content creation, can just be used for gaining information, or it can be used for publicizing a certain aspect, or it just basically it's used for gaining information, textual information, by using AI. And we can use that text in our blogs for various purposes like content creation, uh, uh, just by creating blogs about a certain topic that would enhance your own uh, companies or your establishment's future and growth. You can publicize in many ways just by hitting some prompts in the website in our app. Next is interfaces to be developed. That is a user interface which the user generally uses for dashboard, which the user generally approaches. That is, he operates on the dashboard for content creation, navigating to blog creation, and AI blog writing. And the API interface integration with the AI text generation APIs. That is, our website contains a user interface and an API interface where the user generally has just gets to see, okay, give me a prompt. Give me a prompt is kind of the line, and you have to give the prompt. And API interface is the one that is at the back end, where which the user doesn't see, but this is the Llama 3, the 8B instruct, which we have integrated into our website, that gives you the textual data. It is an AI model, and these are the screenshots of a website where a person can give a title and a body, and they can make their own blog. And next comes this is the place where you give the prompt and you hit add blog, and it gets saved. And this is the workflow. I'm going to show you the working in a couple of minutes. So first of all, this is the workflow where a person has to sign up or log in into the website. That is user authentication. Next comes the content creation, where have to create they have to content creation where they have to uh, where they give the prompt, and they get the content. And content editing is where they can manipulate Content editing is where they manipulate. They can give the prompts based on their own requirements and change their content and textual content which suits their needs, and they can save it in the database by hitting the save the blog option. This is our website. I've already logged in, and here you can see this is our website, and we've got this is the user interface. That is a dashboard. We've not yet swapped, that is, replaced these photos with our photos. But then this is just how we've done it. That's not a big deal. Once the main thing is that the AI integration, which is the biggest hurdle, and we have crossed that. If I hit make you on blog and I type here, let's say sunrise, let's say, then and I hit add block. It takes it takes some time for it to come, and here we get the content. And at the end, this is probably the data that AI gave me at this point of time. And then I hit save the blog, and it gets saved. Here we see it gets saved. Now later, if I go and if I hit view all the blogs I created, these are all the blogs that I created in the past. Sunrise, which is what I just did right now. So in this way, we get to create our websites where we have integrated AI using Llama into our websites. So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.